Good morning, everyone. My name is Oswaldo Mora. Hi over there. I know that I don't see you, but I know that you see me. And here I am, um, happy to be here. My Reverend Victoria, she asked me last week, what's going to be your theme? You know, I am a little bit complex because I go with the flow. So when, especially my wife asks me things about the future, I don't have an answer. And so tell me, give me an idea. And okay, so I start creating my ideas, my imagination. Okay, it's going to be like this, we're going to do like this, But, it's just like that. So when Reverend Victoria asked me, what are we going to talk about next Sunday? And I said, good question. And then I remembered that for yesterday, I had planned to facilitate a workshop about memories in Spanish in Durham. So I said, it's going to be about memories. And she said, oh, great. Memories of what? I said, you know what? Let's talk about the memory of love. In one context. You know, if we come to unity, it's because we want to create something different in our lives, more than the traditional spirituality and all those things. So we are looking for something different. So let's put together the desire of creating ourselves in a new version. And as I'm creating myself in a new version, I need to go to the beginning of the things. And what is that? It's love. Because we are created by this power, energy of love. So I said, that's going to be the context. So I got it. So now I want just to do a little exercise. I want you to close your eyes, please, right now. Trust, it won't hurt. Close your eyes. Bring a mirror in front of you and bring the image of the most important person for you. Who is the most important person? Put that person in your mirror. Now open your eyes. It's not a meditation, it was just an exercise. So, who do you see? Who? Self. Who do you see?
My daughter, Allie.
Your daughter? Your husband? Your wife? Who do you see? Husband? And husband? The wife? You know? God and Jesus. No one. So, if I ask you to bring a mirror, who are you supposed to see there? I love my wife. I cannot see my life without her. And I'm telling her every single day, just in case. You know? And I must be honest, at the beginning of our relationship, we thought that we have to do that. I'm going to be the one who is in charge of making her happy, and she's going to be the one who is in charge of making me happy. So we tried to work like that, and we couldn't do it. We failed. Thanks God, we realized that, that's not the way. So we have to see for ourselves, to work in our own version. So whatever I have to offer comes from me, to me. Brother Jesus says, I am the beginning and I am the ending of the things. And I put it a little bit more words. I said, I am the beginning, I am the ending of the things in my life. So if I don't work in creating a better version of me, nobody has the power to do it because I've been created to make my own choices. Of course we love. I love my kids. I love my wife. And how much I love myself. You know, there was a time when everything went wrong in my life. Thanks God, because that made me realize that that's not the way. So I used to see myself in the mirror, and I saw how much I hated myself because I was so wrong. I created pain all over the places. So I said, what's wrong with you? So today's message begins with because in the universe, when you have a question, you have the answers all over the place. You just have to see it. So I found in Facebook. Yeah, I found in Facebook. You know, scrolling Facebook and say, look at this. As a human being, you have the power to shape your circumstances As a human being, you have the power to shape your circumstances, and when you do it consciously, you can create the life you want. So what I found there is the word power. And then I went to the daily word. Because I'm from Unity, of course, I'm connected with the daily word. And the daily word says something about power. Again. So the daily word says, when I hear my own conversations, my thoughts, sometimes I can listen something based on fear, and then I can listen something based on love. If you are not in love, you are in fear. So why is it that I choose fear? Because sadly, it's the things that I saw when I was a little one, when I was a child. And can you imagine? I come from a place where superstition is all over. And one of those superstition things is that's crazy. This is crazy. My grandmother and my mother, they used to think that if you wear the clothes and a similar color as the rainbow will take you. And I said, what? Yes. So one day I saw my grandmother so desperate and my mother and my aunt crying. So what happened? So I see my mother covered with one black poncho because she was dressed in red. So what's wrong being with that red coat? The rainbow can't take me. And in my mind, I was 5 years old, 6 years old. The rainbow will take me. Wow, what experience. I wanted that. So next time when my mother took me to a shop to buy some coat, I chose an orange. I said, I want to go with the rainbow. Whatever is going to be better than this. And I made sure that day I wear and nothing happened. And I was thinking, when I grew up and I start the journey of shamanic and unity path together, about those beliefs. And you know what? It was December when I went to Ecuador, and my grandmother still is alive. She's 96 years old right now. And I asked her, hey, abuela, do you remember that you used to be afraid of the rainbow taking you if you wear a cloth the same color as the rainbow? And you know what she said? Yes, of course. It can happen. Oh my God. No, that cannot be true, Abuela. Oh, yes. And you know what? This little, my mother-in-law died of the sickness of the white rainbow. White rainbow, what is that? There is something that comes from the well when and I said, and do you do you believe still that those things? Of course, mijo. So I said, no wonder. Our Latin America is sustained in those states of fear. You fear, people fears about the rainbow taking you. And they believe that. So that's a sign of fear. You know, the innocence of this little one wanting to go with the rainbow is where it will take me. Wow, let's have a journey, let's have an adventure, let's do something different. But no. Fear first. Be cautious. So today is about confronting ourselves. Because remember, you are the only one who has the keys to transform your own information. Nobody can do it for you. I was joking with my wife. I said, you know what? I'm going to do some exercise for you today because I love you. I'm going to drink some vitamins in your name. You see, I'm going to meditate for you 2 hours. Don't worry, because I love you. It's the same thing when I expect that someone change things in my life. You know? When it's about to myself, nobody has the power over that. Because I've been created with the capacity of doing and redoing things in my life, but only by myself. You come to church, yes, but don't expect church to transform your life. We just give you the information. So you choose to transform anything in your life. You can create your new life whenever you decided to. Based on what? You have the power of will. The sustained by, the story that we talk about Jesus Christ and 12 apostles, that's fantastic because I used to believe that happened 2,000 years ago. Long time ago was when Jesus was here. He had 12 crazy guys wanting to go with the rainbow. And that's it. But it was happened 2,000 years ago. Nothing to do with me right now. But hey, hold on. Unity comes and said, hey, whatever happens in the Bible is happening to you in your life right now. Oh, wow. So it's not something that came from 2,000 or 5,000 years ago. It's happening right now. Why? Because I have chakras. 7 energy points in my body, and one of those, the 7th chakra, is called the Christ. So that's what Jesus said. I am the path. Nobody gets there if it doesn't go through me. But it's not about Jesus, it's about the Christ in us. Oh, wow, yeah, so those 2,000 years, it just comes to my present life. So what about the 12 powers? The 12? Oh, wow. First, Jesus came and looked for, hey, Peter, I need you. Jesus said, Peter, I need you. He didn't say, I'm the Christ. You have to come and look for me. No, it's the Christ connection who is looking for support. And the 12 apostles are waiting for something to be supported by. You see, it's a team effort. Jesus didn't do it himself. So he found who is able to represent his vision of life, to leave a legacy, to leave the message, so we can take that path. So the first power that Jesus brings up is faith, the power of faith. That means if I don't have that connection sustained by divinity, if I don't have the certainty of the unknown in me, nothing will happen. Master Jesus says, bring faith. How much? In the size of a mustard seed. What? I thought I'm going to need a lot. No, with the size of the mustard seed, Oswaldo. You don't need anything else. Faith just like that. But we will plant that seed. And that seed has to grow, to strengthen itself. So that's the process. And we must experience the process. First, in darkness. Can you imagine the poor seed in the soil? It's dark. And this poor seed feels that it's breaking it. Of course, that's the process. So when we suffer, it's that we are transforming ourselves. But what about not being conscious of that? If I'm not conscious of my suffering, I'm going to start blaming. This is because of you, Carmelo. You didn't give me what you told me you're going to give me. Now I'm suffering because of you. No, come on. Carmelo has no power over me. He's my friend, that's what I mean. So, that's the point. Whatever happens in my life is my own responsibility. It's not because of. No, it's just because this is the process where I am. But if I have no conscious where I am right now, it will be double painful. When you ask a double meat in the hamburger, if you are not conscious of what you are experiencing right now in your life, you are suffering double, triple with cherry on top. That's the thing. And it happens a lot with my family. They spend all of this time studying, becoming professionals, making a lot of money, building their empire. But what about your life? I'm pretty busy. I'm pretty busy. I'm pretty busy. Okay. So now they are the one who has a lot of things, but their lives are not in the state of understanding what's going on. They blame the government, they blame the situation in the world, the economy. Any reason is good in order to justify why life is like this. We need to find something. We need to find the perfect system. We need to find it. No way, you don't have to find anything. You just have to get to know yourself. Oh no, I'm pretty busy to pay attention to you. You see? So that's the moment where I understand when Master Jesus said that my brothers and sisters are the ones who share my vision. You are my family right now. You are our family right now. Because we share our vision of the Christ in us, transforming lives. So when we were living among the family, they barely pay attention to us. Now while we are not living with them, they are missing us. Oh, we miss you guys. You were right. We have to pay more attention now the type of food that we eat. And also we remember your messages, Oswaldo, and we didn't pay attention. Yeah, you didn't. Bye. I gotta go. I gotta go to a place where, yeah, people pay attention. That's the thing. So life took us to Chapel Hill, and we had nobody here as a reference. But it was our divine connection who brought us here. So we found our place. We found our family. So what if I decided to stay there because of fear? What's going to be? What's going to be in the future? What's going to be? What's going to be? How's it going to be? We just decided to come here, and here we are. But we came in divine connection. That's from I invite you to be all the time. Divine connection. And if, for some reason, you are in a site full of trees that there is no Wi-Fi available, bring your memory of love that is in you. It's nowhere else. So I'm going to invite you for my last 3 minutes to close your eyes. And we're going to visit that in our fourth chakra. It's in the center of your chest. That is where love is. And I want you to visualize your first chakra that is in your root, lower place. That's where your fear is, because fear comes from what you learn from tradition, from the places that you was born. So I want you to please bring that energy of fear, breathing, and put it up to your heart. Whatever you experience in any area in your life, just breathe and bring it to your heart. Your heart has the power of transform things. Bring it. Whatever is the reason of your fear, just bring it. Breathe and bring it. Bring it. The truth that sets you free is in your heart. And you are the one who can transform the things in your life. I am. That's why the power of I am is in your heart. Bring it, bring it. Mm-hmm. One more time. Aho. So, wherever you're experiencing, my closing line, whatever you experience, it is fear, comes from your first chakra, there is information. Don't leave that thing there. Bring it to your fourth chakra. That transmutation comes and boom, it dissolves. And you will be able to do anything in order to fix that reality in you. Thank you very, very much. It's been an enormous pleasure to be here and an honor.